The ball on the tee. We're set for football. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. From the shotgun, Richardson. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Griffin. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. They'll run for the first time with Amari DiMercado. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
They'll spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Victor Cruz, 26 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now the try here for the point after. 7-0 KC. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They had the fumble on the last drive touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Richardson hit it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a 1st and goal coming up here inside the 10-yard line.
Okay, after those first 2 drives, I think there's a head coach who's going to be called for CSI. They're going to want some forensics on this. What is going on with this ball club? Unable to hold on to the football and take care of it.
Yeah, 2 straight fumbles for them to start out.
Yeah, you would think that this team would come in ready to go. Sometimes just mentally not prepared, and it shows up in these types of plays.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Franco Harris. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now it's Richardson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
And a loose football. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Richardson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Davis. The offensive line is in tatters as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. That's taken on the 25. And powering through at the 35.
Right. So.
Let's go. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
What the?
Amari DiMercado, 64 yards. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. 1 play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Richardson on 3rd and short. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The turnover put in great field position. They don't want to squander the 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Victor Cruz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get 1 more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now for the point after. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Oh.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Too late now.
That's it for the first. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Off to the races.
Return set up here.
Off to the races.
He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10, it's Richardson. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, after that pickup of a first down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch him by surprise.
Pretty good results here on the first down run as he takes this forward for about 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Richardson to throw. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Richardson looking to throw this. Throw here taken in by Wiley, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Henry up the middle. And he coughed it up. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered, they still have an opportunity.
Touchdown! Josh Wiley from 10 yards out, and the Steelers are able to claw one back. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, and now it's blocked.
Off to the races, I blocked it.
Does the big boy have the juice?
Good night. Look at this kicker behind me. He's not stopping me. I go it.
Into the end zone, and that's 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
Oh, you got it, man.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Now Griffin on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And at the 7-yard line, catch is made.
Sean Jackson.
Get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally,
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Justin Madubuike picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Finding space at the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Richardson looking to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Now Richardson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Justin Madubuike able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This is taken at the 10. A great return there of 22 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2 things to watch. First, his strength in being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4th down territory, that really...
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway from Kansas City. And able to get this out to the 25. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any...
And right away, he lost the football. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. There's the stiff arm. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go.
Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. Richardson to the air on 1st down. That's caught. Puka Nacua. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down. On the option left, Richardson. And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Griffin. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it with Griffin, escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds here. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down, Henry. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And this time he is in. Derrick Henry. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
19 Lions. Hurry, hurry.
2nd and 10 now. Griffin forced out to his left. Pushes him over. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. RG3. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final. 21-0 our score after one. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Richardson hit it, he fumbles it. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he loses the football the second second time. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, remember, he had a fumble earlier in this first half and got saved, but no such saving here. It's a turnover.
Yeah, and as a coach and as a teammate, you're hoping that he learned from the first one. There was a lesson there, but obviously he doesn't have enough focus in order to lose it a second time. That simply can't happen if you're trying to win a game.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't cover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Heckert upon it. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On first down, Richardson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Richardson now on second down. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And Richardson looks to throw once more. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Richardson back to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And in for the Ravens touchdown from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Hey.
Moody good with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Well, the Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too... And now off to the races down the right side. Racing to the end zone. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
That's how you do it.
Amari DiMercado as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First half in a happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Griffin. And they'll let it go deep for Cruz. And this is caught inside the 5. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Victor Cruz, 52 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And they'll accept that penalty. So let's try this again. After the kick return, TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
To throw is RG3. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Now it's Griffin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Victor Cruz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there.
It's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. 46 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll also be the final play of this third. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. First target, first catch, and a first down.
18, fight in.
Here's Richardson to throw. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. Now it's Richardson. This is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Moody good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it again with Henry. Down to about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Griffin now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll take it across territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. On 3rd down, they get 10 instead by going to the air.
They go play action with Richardson.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
Richardson to throw off play action. Able to get this one to McBride.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Steps away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35.
Let's go, Victor Cruz.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Victor Cruz, 84 yards. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those.
The Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Tomlinson up the middle.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Jordan Davis able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Pepsi should sponsor this
2 minutes
video.
on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Papa John's, Pizza Hut.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Now Richardson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that in the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete to McBride.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Right there, hurt. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Griffin. He's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run. Tomlinson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Richardson looking to throw this. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Moody good with the extra point.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And that's caught inside the 30. They give them a gain of 38.
Let's go. Hey, Smith, on the ball, now.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime, an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole thing.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for KC. 52 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
On 1st down, Griffin.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Kansas City. Victor Cruz.
DeAndre Hopkins is out. 1-3. The preseason is coming.
The Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the
Hey,
opening minute
let's
of
get
the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. First possession of the 2nd half now for Washington. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Back to throw.
Richardson. Pass complete there to Nakua.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. A give up the middle to Tomlinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Again, it's Tomlinson. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Looking to throw. Richardson. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Griffin on 1st down. Out to his left. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The give is to DiMercado. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this 4th quarter. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson out of the shotgun. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. And this is caught for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
Man, let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Playing success in this game already. 2 touchdown catches, but that was a very dangerous throw. But you have to understand, with 2 catches already for touchdowns, they're going to try and force it to him at times as well.
They'll try and choose some clock with Henry. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now Washington
Down by 2 touchdowns. Less than 90 seconds to go. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Now Richardson. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here's Richardson. He's got McBride here over the middle.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Moody good with the extra point.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
Gotta be money.
I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it all along, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a lead drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
And he can't get a throw.
No time.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Richardson.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take a full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
I tripped him.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go.
Last chance.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip?
Oh, my freak.
And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages of the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
One last shot for Richardson. And it is
Damn!
They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. Boy, you
Nah, I
want
gotta
to
do
talk about
something.
guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1.
Fair catch, fair catch, fair catch, fair catch.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it?
I think that's a good play.
I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press
Look at
conference.
that trail. Where's that play out like? God, dude. Oh, hold up. He had shots. He had
They'll
shots.
come up 1st and 10 here. Now problems
Dang!
right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game.
And therefore, the game's over. Did I get one chance? No, if I get delayed game, I could get one chance. Just like the real NFL. If I get delayed game, I could get one last chance. Fortunately, I can't get it. Hell, that's crazy. Why I played the wrong defense?